Alright, Jason Rona here with JConcepts. We're back this week at LCRC Raceway in Oakland Mills, Pennsylvania for the Mugen Challenge. Now this is a great event that's kind of gone a little bit under the radar. You know, not quite the Nitro challenges of the world and those type of events, but this is an emerging event. Today it looks like we're kind of hovering around that almost that 500 entry range here, and this is going to be a fantastic turnout this weekend here at LCRC. And it's been a while since I've been here. 2012 for the Roar Fuel Nationals I was here. Back then, you know, 8 years ago now or so, and a lot of things have changed in the industry, but we still got some fast guys. Ryan Maifield's one of them, Spencer Rivkin. We got a number of JConcepts drivers here this weekend looking to lay it down. So check us out. These videos are long. Takes a while to put them together, but I think they come out well, and I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you out on the track.
48.3, 43.7, 172.5, 43.7, 29.9. Direction. 146 flat. 125.7. 0.7. 51.3. 42.7. Leonard 1.8. 37.9. 40.9. And then I'll pour it.
Alright, Spence, talk to us. What's going on?
Yeah, we're waiting in line. This is a 25-minute line at the moment, and we're hitting the track. Got Jackson over there helping me over there. Got some aqua detoxes, so looking forward to seeing what the track's like. The track's been changing a bunch. It really makes a difference when the sun's beaming on the track. It also makes a difference because they've been doing a lot of track maintenance with blowing it off and watering, so when they blow it off in water, it's like a second or a second and a half slow from when it was dry. So it's always nice to see both varieties of the tracks, and we'll see how it goes.
Alright, well, what classes are you running this weekend?
Nitro Buggy, Nitro Truggy, and E-Buggy, all three, same as last weekend.
And you got a different mechanic this weekend. Talk to us about your chief mechanic in the pit.
Yeah, I mean, Richard and Brent couldn't make it out this weekend, and Jackson kind of was like, hey, you know, if you need help this weekend, you know, I'll be more than happy to help out. And we kind of got it all squared away, and it's been going good.
And he's running E-Buggy.
Yeah, we kind of was like, once you run E-Buggy, since you don't really need much help, and he's been doing well, running a bunch and having fun. So it's always nice when your mechanic can get out there and, you know, do whatever they want to do and not be so stressed out with helping out someone.
And you put in like a solid ass.
We're at a brand new race again here, LCRC Raceway, Mugen Challenge. First time for you, Mugen Challenge. Perfect timing. You're running the Mugen cars, and today we're in practice. And what's been going on? What are you learning today?
Yeah, back-to-back weekends. We were wicked last weekend. Came straight. Well, I didn't come straight here. I went home for a few days, and yeah, came here. Track's awesome. LCRC. We've done a few races here in the past, a couple nationals. And I've never really been able to make it to the Mugen Challenge just because, you know, 10 scale nationals or whatever. So this year's schedule freed up to where I can make it. So yeah, we ran practice today, running the buggy, the truck, and e-buggy. All of them were awesome. Just kind of playing with a bunch of different setup stuff on my Nitro car, just you know, trying to get better on different track surfaces. So made a lot of changes today, ran the car a lot, and it got really good here at the end. So yeah, and the other two cars are awesome too. Running fast laps, this track's super fun to drive on. Big flowing corners, big jumps, and then tight corners too. You kind of get it all in one layout, which is awesome. And yeah, a lot of fun. Kevin, everybody that they put on a great show here at LCRC, and yeah, should be a good weekend.
All right, Spencer, Saturday morning, qualifying. We didn't talk much about Truggy yesterday, but Truggy is on the track first here today.
Yep.
You got to run it a little bit. How was the Truggy working yesterday?
Yeah, I ran it a little bit earlier in the day yesterday, and it was pretty awesome to drive. And I ran it twice, thought it was good, put it on the shelf, and started working on my other cars. So I cleaned it off this morning, put some aqua reflexes on, and we're gonna see how it rips. So we're up in about 7 minutes, staying in the shade, staying cool, and we'll see where we lie.
So explain to us what we got here. This is the e-buggy.
Yep, we got the RC8 B3.2E, all decked out with tie screws, hobby wing equipment, ProTech battery, Salvox servo, the JConcepts wing, and got a little motor fan to keep it cool out there. And yeah, this is the last class of the round, so I'm just kind of getting a little bit prepped and ready. So after Nitro Buggy, I can just relax and cool off and hydrate. It was pretty funny out there because I'm like, tires kept on getting better and better, and I'm like, gosh, I told Jackson I should have broken my tires more, but it was good. Had fun, car worked good, engine ran awesome. We'll see how the other guys stack up.
I think we got one more race to go here, but the run's looking pretty solid.
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of a little shocked because I really thought that I kind of was a little rusty at the beginning. I thought there were some marks that I was kind of picking up towards the end of my run. There was a little bit of traffic, and then I started watching everyone else, and they're like not quite as on the same pace I was. And then I guess Maifield had a good run. I just edged him out by 1/10. Looks like me and him had like the same hot lap, same top 5 and top 10. So that's pretty awesome. I only ran my Truggy twice. I thought it was good, and I guess I proved to myself that, it was pretty awesome to drive, and looking forward to seeing what these guys have one last race. So we got Buggy up soon, and we'll see what happens.
left, up there. 3 down, 3 to go. Richard dropping a new hot lap, 38.1 last time around. Second time down to a 10.629. Johnson on 10.636. Hud's on a 9.6 flat, less than 3 seconds back to Johnson. Toes, Morris, Johnston, Hart, Winters, Marshall, and Leahy on 9 paces. Jackson and Bogdan on 8.
Brutal.
Nice.
Awesome, thank you.
Good.
All right, Spencer, we got almost through the first round here at the Mugen Challenge. You had a great run in Truggy, kind of laid it down in that class. We caught you as you came off the driver's stand, and then in Nitro Buggy, you were really early in the field. One of the first races, I think the first race, and a lot of heats for that class. So talk to us about Truggy and then Nitro Buggy.
Yeah, Truggy was actually a little bit shocking because I really felt that I had a good run, but I felt like, you know, I wasn't clicking together the laps that I wanted to, that I did towards the end of the run. But everyone else had the same kind of issue, a little bit different than when I was thinking. I thought I was probably had like a top 3 car. Ended up getting a TQ, just edged out Maifield and Truggy. I'm sure we'll be battling out through all qualifying into the main events, and we just finished up the Nitro Buggy qualifiers. I was a little bit up early over everyone else. It was like a little bit over 3 races after they watered, but it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. My car was a little worried. Yesterday really wasn't the best practice day for me. I didn't really have that much confidence going into the Nitro Buggy run, but I left everything I could on the line. I clipped the pipe and spun out and hit the wall. Left a few seconds out there. It was a few seconds shy of TQ for the round. Maifield ended up getting the round 1 TQ in Nitro Buggy. So I think I got 3rd overall, just behind Maifield and Qual, and I really couldn't ask for anything better than that, given a couple things going my way for round 2 with being on the same track as everyone. So we have e-buggy up here pretty soon. Round's not over. Looking forward for another solid run. Clean up some things out there and see where we lie.
All right, Ryan, let's talk a little bit about the first round here so far. You had a Truggy run, ran pretty well, a little bit of traffic, Buggy run, got out there the last race of 8-scale Buggy. Talk to us about the 2 runs you've run so far.
Yeah, the truck was awesome. Both of them were really good. Just Truggy, I started a little tight and had some traffic issues. You know, kind of the same for everybody, and got going at the end. Laid down some fast laps. Got within, finished a tenth of a second behind Spencer for the TQ. So good run for both of us, both on JConcepts out here. And then, yeah, the Buggy run, I went up there and had a couple issues in the beginning, a couple driving issues, a couple traffic issues, but just put in a pretty solid into the run and got the TQ with Buggy. So we're out here running some aqua compound, super hot, kind of slick, dry conditions, really dusty. So yeah, we're gonna prep these things up. We gotta run e-buggy one more, or to finish off the first round. Prep everything up, go into round 2.
What was the secret to success?
Never give up.
All right, everybody is done. The race is completed.
See it again.
Ripken gonna set the time to beat at a 10.621 with that last lap fast lap 36.9. Drake, Hardison, and Kata on 10 lap paces. All going sub 40.
Spencer, let's talk about round 2 of qualifying. It's been a long day.
That's for sure.
We've had some good results out there. You TQ'd the first round of Trug. Second round, you were second. We got through Nitro Buggy. We're still waiting on E-Buggy, so talk to us about that second round.
Yeah, the second round went all right. For Truggy, it was not that far behind Maifield for Trug. Kind of finished Truggy. Jackson and I started to do some preparation for the mains. Nitro Buggy, I made some changes that definitely went backwards. I went out there and did some hyper donuts, and I told Jackson on the mic that I'm doing hyper donuts, and I laughed. But came in, I told Jackson to raise up the rear ride high, and it was a little bit more manageable. I was actually like 6/10 between Maifield, Qual, and Seth Van Dalen, and I just doinked it at the end of the straightaway and lost like 2 seconds. That really kind of was a dinger, but not really that worried about it because I'm going to go back to kind of where I was in the first round. Just kind of, that's kind of the best I got. So 45-minute main for Buggy, 30-minute main for Truck. And I'll use a little bit of my experience that I have for the longer races and just see where I lie and build up the pace slowly throughout the main and maybe build some confidence at the same time and see where we lie.
Alright, so what do you think? We got an E-Buggy last qualifier coming up here. What are you expecting out of the track and what to learn in this round?
Well, after running Nitro Buggy in the dark, and it's just super dusty, we kind of ran the same tires we did during the day, and we probably shouldn't have, but the JC guys got the job done and kind of finished 1, 2, and 3. I'm going up a set of blue compound Stalkers, which is a step softer than the aqua stuff. So I think the E-Buggy should be a little bit better off than it was my Nitro, and my E-Buggy has been good the whole time and put in a solid run, build some pace up, and see what happens. I know the guys in E-Buggy, Lutz, Maifield, and Bonehorse, those guys are all going to be pretty fast. Cole's going to be right there, so the track's so different right now. It's a lot dustier, it's building a lot more character, there's a little bit more ruts. And when you're all with the A group of guys, it's super dusty and it's kind of difficult to see your car out there.
Long day, but another good day here for you. Good qualifying at the race here itself. You got a couple TQs in the last round, and talk to us about the day.
Yeah, it started out good, ended good. It was, the track was pretty consistent. It's really dusty. It's getting pretty rough, but it seems to be maintaining the pace, which is cool. But yeah, the Mugen rides were running awesome out there. JConcepts tires were on aqua compound all day, and yeah, it was fun. Got a TQ'd all three, and did a little bit of prep earlier today for tomorrow. Finish up some prep tomorrow and go racing in the maze.
All right, anything that you did during the day that kind of seemed to really help with the conditions, or mostly driving adjustments, or just?
Yeah, the tires, you know, we did a lot of adjusting yesterday, choosing the tires we wanted to run. We were going between a Detox and a Stalker and A2 compound. So just kind of picking when you wanted to run that, and did some subtle adjustments to the cars. And nothing too crazy. Did a lot of adjusting yesterday, but today the cars were really good. And so yeah, just some maintenance, a little bit of maintenance here and there, and mount some tires and go racing.
All right, Spencer, here we're back here Sunday morning, getting ready for the main events. We wanted to check in with you last night. It was getting late. We were trying to get out of here. It's getting super dusty at night, but we had one e-buggy run. And then today we're getting in the main, so talk to us about that last e-buggy run, and then kind of what we're going to get into here today.
Yeah, the last e-buggy run was actually going good in warm-up. I glued up last second a set of blue Stalkers. I was doing my warm-up laps, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be pretty awesome. And then once the loop went live, I went across the line, into the straightaway, and then doinked it right into the pipe, and just got up to like a terrible start. I think it was like a 7 or 8 second mistake, and it's kind of got me super off rhythm, and I started making some good laps towards the end, but nothing really was going to make the difference of being in the top 3. So probably going to be starting 4th or 5th in that. Today, this morning, we showed up at a little bit of overcast. It doesn't seem like it's going to rain today, but it's actually kind of nice because it's not super hot. The sun's not burning on your back in the pits. The track's got a lot more character going on this morning, given that from all that running and that dry track that we had all day yesterday. So it's going to be a whole new experience out there. I think that it's going to be pretty gnarly. It's still going to build some more character. We have 34 races until we're up, so it's going to be crazy.
All right, Spencer, we talked to you earlier this morning. Things are getting closer to the final here. Truggy Main's coming up. You're doing some last-minute adjusting here on the Truggy. So, what's going on, and how are you feeling before the main?
Yeah, I'm just getting the final prep in, checking the droop, tightening all the screws. Jax and I did a lot of preparation on the cars for the main, and got my tires glued up while I've been watching the track a little bit. 40 plus is on the track. It seems like it's pretty gnarly out there. You know, I think we're gonna be in for a real long one. The track's gonna definitely give us some carnage. So start second on the grid behind Maifield. Looking forward to giving him a run for his money and just having a solid run. That's really all I'm going for, is solid, complete, full run. And I think if I do that, I'll be right there battling at the end on the 25-minute main. So we'll see how it goes.
Getting by a race, getting to the 2 spot here early on. behind you. Thank you very much. Maifield in at 30. We are halfway. 12:30 down, 12:30 to go. Maifield leads back up to the point. Full run down. Maifield Christian. Ford horse now in the third. Then Van Dalen, Patrick, Higgins, Tanner, Hardison, Huffman, Gray, Kata, and Hitler. We are 16.5 K with 8.5 to go. Right now, Hector's showing only a second back from Born Horse. 4.5 left to go. Hardison is 8. Hoffman only 2 seconds back from Hardison. Not a higher rate. Now let's just get out of this one. The Born Horse will inherit second. That makes Heckert and Van Dalen's battle the third. Van Dalen got some time on this lap. A minute and a half to go. Maifield, Born Horse, Van Dalen, Heckert, and Wiggins outside. Around the final corner, leaving the whole thing tone to tone. Born Horse in no man's land.
A little bit of heartbreak there at the end of the race. You had a great main going, and got a little behind at first, got back into fourth, and then everything came together. You made a bunch of moves. You started catching Ryan, turned the fastest lap, 36.4, and a couple mistakes, but you should have at least got second. What happened out there?
Yeah, the beginning of the race, I kind of started off slower than probably everyone else. I kind of wanted to build my pace, but everyone else was like trying to change the world on lap 2 and 3 and 4. So yeah, for the first 5 minutes stint, I was like running in third and fourth-ish. Me and Seth Van Dalen had a good few-minute battle. Was able to pull away from him once my truck kind of started to come in and with the tires. Yeah, kind of had a little bit of failure on the rear ring and pinion. The track's pretty hot out there, so I'm not really sure if it was like a part of the sun deal or just running it super hard or just an issue that just happened out of the blue. So I'm not too worried about it because I was catching Ryan within a couple seconds. I caught him actually twice, so my pit crew, Jackson, we were doing good in the pits. We had tons of fuel remaining, so everything was kind of looking pretty towards the last couple minutes to battle it out for the win. And yeah, nothing really I can ask for. The car was good. I drove the best I could and had a little bit of a failure that was out of my control. And it is what it is. It's racing. I had fun. That's all that really matters. I told the guys on the driver's stand a good job and everything. So we're on to Buggy and e-Buggy. So we'll see how that goes.
Tough race. Track got hot and it's super dusty and a little bumpy. We talked about that messing up the Truggy a little bit here and there with the bumps. So how was the race?
Yeah, it was a solid, it was a short race for truck, only 25 minutes, and got out to a good lead. And in the beginning, Seth and Spencer were battling pretty hard. I kind of was taking note of that. I knew they were kind of costing each other time, so just tried to put in solid laps, and I knew I was going to kind of go for the 2-stop strategy instead of pitting every 7 minutes like I figured the rest of the guys were going to do. So yeah, Spencer was coming there in the middle of the run, and I just kept my head down and just kept putting in solid laps. You know, it's hard to make up time on this track, so I knew even if he was going a little bit quicker, it was going to be difficult to make up the gap. So, and then, yeah, he had a mechanical issue there at the end, so I came in and did a safety splash. Just, you know, it's hot weather, you never really know, so just took the smart choice, and yeah, got it across the finish line. Everything worked great.
Let's see this Truggy real quick. Pick it up if you want, if you can. And yeah, the track is hot, brutal, but we're not wearing tires really bad here.
No, I mean I was being pretty liberal on the throttle when it came to getting in the dust. You know, like when you get in the dust, it doesn't help just to punch it. So, and that's also wears your tires out. So I was trying to conserve tires, even though it was a short race, and fuel mileage. So, yeah, the last, I would say, 10 minutes of that race, I was quarter throttle almost everywhere, just maintaining momentum. And yeah, tires look good. Truck worked awesome. So take what we learned from that and go to the buggy.
They're just a second apart. Oakland Mayfield just a second apart to the lead. I didn't know that. 20 seconds back to Mayfield, 17 up on Richmond. Very solidly in third, having his own race. Oakland with a bobble, Mayfield back to the point. Up the hill they go. Mayfield trying to get good drive with his left side in the dust, able to do it. Mayfield now going across the line here. Got 19 minutes left. Cotty got third place on this one. But you and Lux the bag. You are on the same line. So Luck's going to move into the 10th spot for now. Dropping the lead all of the time. Richmond is fourth, is sitting right behind second. Up in spot 2.
Feels like rain.
Lutz is caught up to Hunter, but Lutz is rapid down the back here. Awkward spot for him as well. just never ends. And Riskin between them again. Riskin gonna flip a little wide, that's full through without passing stuff sometimes. Hector's gonna let the leader go there. Just get them wide enough. When Hector has to check up, he'll have to get back to the inside of him. He's gonna let Maifield go as well. Ogden and Maifield gonna go back to scooping it out. There's just over 10 minutes left to go. Wigan and Lutz both together on track, but unfortunately the lap separated. Wigan's in the 7th spot, Lutz in the 9th. Maifield back to the lead. Maifield and Ogden just beat up Parcells and running this whole race together. I've lost track of how many weeks we have. It's been a lot. Hector's still running 3rd, 4 seconds up on Rifkin. He's the mechanic in 5th, 2 seconds up on Bornhorst. He's got 5 on Wiggins, and Stressler, Lutz, Van Dalen, and Cottage is 4 seconds apart. Smith-Brick's going to rejoin us after 10 minutes off. Left in this one. Ogden and Maifield only attempts to clean it at the line. Ogden back to the lead. Out in front here, Lutz is going to go wide and let them both go. Wiggins is next. Thank you, Jerry. Trying to hang on to 5th. He's only 1.3 up on Bornhorst. No guy Van Dalen is really quick, but last down between them. Bornhorst going to get the inside of Van Dalen there. This is his battle with mechanic. Oh, Riskin flaming out. In and out for his final stop. Mayfield's going to stretch it just a little farther. Ogden coming up on Bornhorst here. Oh, Bornhorst goes wide to let Ogden go, but Ogden gets a bad bounce at the top of the hill. Mayfield in and out for his final stop. Where is he going to come out? No, it's Ogden. Sorry, making sure to get a full. Ogden is the leader. Ogden about half a second up. 6 minutes left to go on this one. Maifield out front. Half a second up on Ogden. Then a lap back in Hector. Hector has about 30 seconds on Mechanic. Mechanic has 7 on Bornhorst. Bornhorst got 5 on Wiggins. Drexler back there in the 7th spot. Riskin rejoining. Could probably end up 8 here. Then Lutz, Van Dalen, Kata, and 3. Only the top 7 has not had flame out in 6 mechanical issue. The whole separate race going on behind that. Right now, Riskin is 8 seconds back from Drexler. Riskin's going to get messed up there at the top. 1 minute left to go. Maifield is 6.5 second lead on Ogden. After being so close all the way, Mayfield's starting to check out. Mayfield, Ogden, Hector, Bornhorst, Wiggins, Mechanic, Lutz, Drexler, Riskin, Van Dalen, Kata, Drake, and Hardison. Ogden dipping down to 36.9 a few laps to go for the first time since we were about 5 minutes in. 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left. One lap left for Maifield and Ogden. Ogden's going to need a miracle. 4-horse Wigan, 4 tenths apart. Ethan trying to hang on with that Highland gluing. That is time, drivers. You're racing through the line. Mayfield's just got to keep it clean for about a quarter of a lap here, down the hill, through the roof. 2 more quarters to go. Whipping and board horse right now, going up the hill. Wicken's not going to get good drive out of that. He's trying to go for the triple. He's just a foot short. Couldn't make it happen. So board horse, 1 corner left to go to hang on for 4th. Wiggins going to have to settle for 5th. Heckert all on his own in 3rd somewhere. Mechanic doing a great job hanging on the 10th. Ungluing tire for a 6th. And that is going to be a race, drivers. Ryan Maifield, he earned that one, man. He had no work for it. Him and Ogden went at it for 45 minutes. Mayfield comes out on top.
Holy
Ogden
shit.
2nd. Heckert
What a freaking race, man.
That was crazy,
I mean,
man.
there's been a lot of races, but
Yeah, that was up there. I don't know if I've ever had that hard fought of a battle for the entire race. Cole raced me clean. He had a little bit more speed on the right side of the track, and I knew his car was sketchy on the left side of the track, so if I just kept him honest on the left, I could stay close on the right. So yeah, at the end I was just hoping for a mistake on his behalf. My car was super good, it was super safe. It was missing a little bit of speed compared to his. I mean, compared to the rest of the field, we were gone. I mean, we drove hard the whole time. I was a little concerned on fuel. So the middle part of the stages, I was just really conservative with the trigger. And in the last stop, Anthony, my pit guide, was just like, "You're good." So I just drove it as hard as I could till the last few laps. So awesome race. It was super intense, still shaking.
Good.
But it was fun.
That is time, drivers should sprint to the line. Mayfield going to go 3 for 3 in the Mugen challenge. But strong showing in 2nd there. Ogden coming around last couple points in 3rd. We got Drake and Mayfield.
There we go.
Awesome in the pits. I mean, couldn't have done any better. And I drove the grade on tracks. Just sometimes it's really not your day. I mean, it's the Mugen challenge, so Mugen won. But I'm gonna take it to court. I think it was fixed. We did good.
Who are you talking to?
Just
talking.
Well,
All right, Spencer. Race is over. We're at Outback. We've been taking a little bit of a break here. We did a little drive. Tough mains today, huh?
Yeah, it actually was going actually really good in Truggy. I like we already talked about earlier, kind of had a part failure. Was driving the best I was the whole weekend, and then we moved over to Buggy. Had an awesome start. Was 2nd on like the first lap, and Had a pretty crappy racing incident with another driver on the track. I was very disappointed in the sportsmanship that people were giving out there on the track, but I've been on the other end of that, and you know, it is what it is. I just wish, you know, people had a little bit more sportsmanship and racers etiquette out there, given that, you know, we race each other weekly. So my car was the best it's been the whole time. Made some awesome setup changes, changed some of the diff stuff, shock stuff, and really made some big progress. I thought it could have been an easy top 3 contender, but had a little bit of some failures there. My pit crew, Jackson, and I believe the other guy was Alex, did an awesome job helping me, and I really couldn't ask for a better package with you know, those guys. Jason and JConcepts was here helping out with the tires, and of course, big shout out to the LCRC crew. Kevin and his wife and his whole crew did an amazing job getting the races together. Ran e-buggy, another kind of heartbreaker for me. It just when things weren't going right, it seemed like a grenade going out there, but it's just part of racing. We're currently at Outback, like we said earlier, and gonna eat up some steak and fly out tomorrow morning.
All right, Ryan. So the e-buggy race, how'd it go for you, man?
Yeah, finished the day off. It was a good day. Ran e-buggy for the last time. Started first. Got out to a good start. Decent lead at the beginning. Made a bobble going through the rollers at the end of the straightaway. The end of the straightaway is super hard for some reason, e-buggy. But got back going, and Lutz was keeping me honest, staying within like a second and a half, 2 seconds the whole time, and he went for a last-ditch effort, trying to jump the big triple in the back, but couldn't really catch me, and just drove it around for the win. So it was nice to cap off the day. All the cars worked great. Went out on e-buggy with a aqua A3 compound, a little bit softer than the other 2 cars for the day, and yeah, cars were solid, tires worked great, and we just barely missed the rain right when we finished everything up. Started raining, so
yeah, it came down right as we were packing up.
Yeah, we got lucky there, and yeah, everybody there at LCRC did an awesome job. Guys put on a great event. They knew exactly when the weather was going to hit, so they kind of expedited the program today, got it all in, and now we're at Outback. Get a little dinner.
Attaboy. Good job this weekend, man.
Yep.
I'm proud of you.
See you at the next one.
What's next?
OCRC, Surf City, and then Southern Nats. So we're getting back racing. It's good to be back.